Hello everybody, my name is RyunnEldred and welcome to the official final episode of Resident Evil 9 Requiem. If you missed the last episode, you can find it in the index card up above, in which we obtained the bad ending by destroying Elpis. We're gonna click yes, we're gonna go back in time, and we are gonna reselect the answer, and we are gonna choose to save Leon. Okay, I had to run. Save Leon.
Hey, it's me.
Bada bing. Alright, let's make our choice. What does the creator desire? We desire to release Elpis.
Or my hope.
She is my hope. The blind hope.
The password is hope.
Okay. This is it.
Let's do it. A 4-letter word. You better keep your fucking words, Zeno, because I swear to God, if Leon dies right now, I'm gonna be pissed. Gideon. That's new. Is that...
What are you doing, Grace?
Spencer regretted what he did.
Well done.
You promised.
Yes, that I would let him live. Mr. Kennedy, I give you the honor of experiencing my power firsthand.
I'm not sure Elpis is what you think it is. There's nothing special about me. I was never any key. Spencer wanted to make amends.
But you released Elpis.
Yeah, and we just cured you.
Tell me.
Leon!
Why? My powers!
Elpis is Spencer's atonement. It's an antiviral.
Oh my God, what happened to your arm, Gideon? Can you please put back on the mask, sir?
Amazing. I am humbled by my master's genius.
Your research was wrong. Elpis wasn't a weapon. There was never a key.
Spencer's paper was obviously incomplete. There was no connection between Grace and Emily.
Do you know how much time and money I wasted on this?
Could we inject Leon now?
With Elpis, all virus-based weapons are useless. The world order would be thrown into chaos.
We wanted a weapon.
Instead, Spencer gave us anarchy.
He gave it
Carry
deterrent.
his torch and bring his vision to life.
You. You and Spencer were a means to an end.
Yet he outwitted you all.
Spencer defied us and paid the price with his life. He was nothing.
You are nothing but an imitation.
It's over, Victor. The Connections is done with you.
Oh, shit.
We can't let him have it.
Oh, double shit. Hey, I like your strong arm, child.
Your ignorance is staggering.
It's a cure.
And it works instantaneously.
It's working. Leon, it's working. Wake up.
Now, let it all come down. All of it.
Grace, what happened?
I got stabbed, Leon.
Gonna go! Grab something!
Oh yeah, we're back, baby. I like the shotgun shells that are just sitting there.
Christ!
Time to bury Will's last skeleton.
I don't think it's his last skeleton, but
And I will see that. How many more will have to die for that fish?
damn. I didn't realize that's all you were, homie. Ooh.
It seems your skills have sacrifices must be made.
Listen, buddy. I got.
Not to me. I swore that I'd always protect those lives.
Run, Leon. You got. Oh my god, he's like Naruto! Damn, dude, we're one-handing this?
Reaching your limit. Give it up!
Here we go, come on. Run! Yeah, still hit me. Okay, Spin. Or I mean, Gideon. Being a little bitch right now. Ugh. Listen. I need to reload. I need to reload. Give me a second. Let me reload. Let me sharpen this up. There we go. Man, could you imagine just having one shot left? That looks painful, friend. Huh.
Good riddance.
Oh, no witty one-liner? Oh my god, is he a nemesis?
Nemesis. No wonder you're so damn relentless.
Oh, fuck. Ugh. Blisters. Listen, buddy, I need to reload. Damn. Did I kill it? Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Man. So glad to see another nemesis. We need a railgun. Where's Jill and her railgun when we need one? Or are we gonna do what we did to the Leech Queen and just open the doors on it? Oh, you're gonna fire the empty Requiem? Oh, damn. Dude, look at the way he is handling that. No recoil. He is back, baby. Woo!
This time, you ain't getting back up.
Hell yeah. Oh my god, he even did a twirl with it. He finger twirled that elephant gun, everybody. Big Daddy Leon's back. I'm ready for some DLC already. Hit me with Mercenaries mode.
Grace, where are you?
Oh yeah, that's right. Grace is injured and probably bleeding out somewhere.
Sherry, come in. Sherry.
Sherry died because we didn't get her Elpis in time.
Grace.
Grace, hang on. Grace.
Leon.
We need to get you out of here. Come on. Let's get you out.
There's no way out, is there?
Well, I'm not gonna leave your side. I'm gonna sit right here with you.
There are so many things I want to say about this because this is so beautiful. And you guys will understand what I'm saying here in a second. But I think Leon as a character is so beautifully written, especially in this game.
I guess this is it then.
I recognize these guys. They're from Village.
Kennedy?
Depends who's asking.
Alpha, you read me, sir? Yeah, they're safe. I got him.
That's the Wolf Squad, dude.
Mr. Kennedy, I have a message from Captain Redfield.
Ayo. Ayo. That's a motherfucking Wolf Squad from the end of Village when Chris found out the BSAA were using BOWs. Oh, speaking of it, there's BSAA right there.
That antiviral actually worked. Feel better than I have in ages.
Oh, thank God. I'm glad you're okay.
We got a dose with your name on it. We'll be back in action in no time.
Thank you, Leon.
Would have been a lot smoother if Chris hadn't been so late to the party.
Where is Chris, anyway?
No idea. I'm sure I'll run into him at some point.
That's funny because that's the Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. That was the character model for Chris
It's over then.
that everybody hated.
Yeah. Elpis really was our last hope.
Oh, let's pray Umbrella hasn't left us any more nasty surprises.
I wish we could have saved Domini.
Grace, I didn't hit any of her vitals. She could still be alive.
What are you saying?
What?
Maybe we can save her.
What? We shot the giant heart on the outside of her body. What do you mean we didn't hit any of her vitals?
The government has confirmed the existence of an actively trading bioweapons lab located here in the ruins of Raccoon City. The origin point for the worldwide spread of bioorganic weapons. This illegal facility appears to have been in operation for decades.
Sources say that the extension of the lockdown and the recent series of mysterious deaths may be related to tragic events in Raccoon City 28 years ago.
Evidence seized in Raccoon City has led the Justice Department to reopen its investigation into Oswald Spencer and the long-defunct Umbrella Corporation. Some believe the government deliberately drove Umbrella into bankruptcy.
The
They
late
did.
Alyssa Ashcroft is credited with cracking the Oswald Spencer story. Conspiracy theorists are already claiming that she was killed in a cover-up, and that the organization responsible is secretly controlling our government.
Tonight, in a speech from the Oval Office, the president is expected to reject allegations of any government involvement since the Raccoon City incident.
Young girl rescued? So wait, they did save Emily? What? Hold on. Pause the game for a second. Emily is alive? Leon didn't hit any of her vital organs. Yeah, product placement right there with the watch. All right. Post-credit scene.
And Sherry's okay? Oh, good. I'm so glad. Emily, yeah, she's doing great. I'm actually teaching her how to read.
Grace. Grace. Where's that report?
Sorry. Leon, gotta go. Catch up soon.
Oh my god, Emily's not blind anymore. Wait, is there something else going on in Raccoon? That's a BSAA soldier.
Remaining BSAA forces have been neutralized. Retrieving the objective before they send in the wolves.
Alright. Hope and Requiem. Completed the main story by releasing Elpis. The following content has been added to bonuses. Grace's report. Hope and Requiem. Bonuses. I want to see. Grace's report. The truth behind Raccoon City. Introduction. In 1998, Raccoon City was devastated by a massive outbreak caused by a viral leak from the pharmaceutical giant Umbrella. The United States government responded by launching a missile strike to wipe out the infected and eradicate erected a blockade to seal off the city. In 2004, following a court trial, the Umbrella Corporation declared bankruptcy. A complete account of the events was never released. However, in October 26, it was discovered that the city had been used as a hub for the production and trafficking of bioweapons. This report reveals that the established narrative of the Raccoon City incident was falsified and elucidates newly discovered truths surrounding the incident. 1968. To properly understand the truth, we must first go back to the beginning of it all. In 1968, Oswald E. Spencer, James Marcus, and Edward Ashford, who is part of Code Veronica, founded the Umbrella Corporation. So James Marcus is what Resident Evil 0 is about, and Edward Ashford is what the Code Veronica was about. Having witnessed the horrors of the Second World War and the dread of the Cold War, Spencer felt a sense of despair at watching the world repeat the same mistakes. He felt it was his duty to bring about change to humanity. As stated in court records following the Raccoon City incident, his ultimate goal was to bring about the viral evolution of the human race. Thus, he relentlessly pursued virus research through illegal and inhumane means. This fact remains unchanged. 1970s. From the very beginning of Umbrella, the company faced rapid change and intense internal strife, most notably the sharp ideological divide between Spencer and Marcus. According to court records, this conflict was cited as the primary factor leading to the unusual developments which followed. In 1978, Marcus developed the T-virus, which would go on to become the cause of the subsequent outbreak. This is the crucial period for understanding the basis of what caused the incident and the truth behind the entire case. Spencer's influence in ARC's establishment. Spencer used internal politics to have Marcus demoted, absorbing T-virus research into a facility under his own control. From then on, Umbrella began to actively research and develop bioweapons under Spencer's leadership. The underground facility known as ARC, which was discovered during recent events, originally served as the administrative center of Umbrella's research. Several documents outlining Spencer's plan for ARC have also been discovered. Sorry, hold on. Excerpt from confiscated record, long-term strategic review of 1980-04-22, ARC-centric integrated research roadmap, concentrated investment into the Wesker project and the T-virus, establishment of ARC as a central command center, development of Elpis, Memory transfer and forced evolution. This is the first recorded instance of significant keyword Elpis. The connections involvement. The following document regarding Marcus's involvement were also discovered. Excerpt from confiscated records. Receipt, James Marcus, Sender, F Foundation. Amount, $30 million. This document shows a suspicious flow of funds being channeled to Marcus. Past FBI investigations revealed that the source of the funds, the F Foundation, was just one of the puppet organizations of the Connections. The F Foundation no longer exists. The Connection is a criminal organization that various government agencies have been sounding the alarm against for years. This illicit group is at the heart of all of this. Evidence suggests that the Connections sought involvement with Umbrella Central Operations. Additional documents belonging to the protege of Marcus, Brandon Bailey, have been uncovered. Brandon Bailey, recipient of the F Foundation. Preparations are complete. I think it's time they make contact with me directly. Don't you? I will await a response. This indicates that Bailey took over correspondence with the Connections, succeeding Marcus. Bailey was rumored to be the founder of the Connections, but he may have only been a small cog in a larger machine. We now believe the Connections have had deep roots in the criminal underworld since before the 1980s. Much about the Connections remain unknown. Spencer's purge. In order for Spencer to obtain complete control over Umbrella, he used force to deal with any internal opposition and influential adversaries. A list of these individuals, seemingly prepared by an associate of Spencer's, was recently discovered. Following the CEO's reevaluation protocol, measures will be taken against these individuals. Cheryl Moore, Michael Kramer, James Marcus, omitted. 1990s. This is where the games start to take place. During this period, Umbrella continued to grow and expand through ties within the government. The organization became so large that Spencer could no longer fully control it. Numerous accidents plagued Umbrella facilities around the world as a result of poor management. Furthermore, information was being leaked to rival organizations and the Connections due to moles who have infiltrated the company. Yet, despite the circumstances, Spencer was able to thoroughly protect and complete his research at ARC, the research Elpis. Tricell, HCF, the family, and Umbrella. Elpis shall bring it all to an end. Data corrupted. The only information leaked about Elpis was that it had the potential to upset the military balance of the entire world. However, a strictly managed password known only to Spencer was needed to access it. What is Elpis? Elpis is a powerful antiviral drug. However, this was unknown to those who sought it. The Connections and other black market groups mistakenly thought it to be a powerful bioweapon with the potential to control human minds. This confusion likely stemmed from the fierce competition surrounding bioweapon development. It was common knowledge that Spencer, the developer of Elpis, aimed for the evolution and control of humanity through viral technology. Completion of Elpis. Based on data taken from the confiscated records and changes in Spencer's behavior, we believe Elpis was completed around the mid-1990s. After this period, the records show a marked decrease in the number of public statements from Spencer. A similar decrease in activity was also observed at the Raccoon City orphanage. Disturbingly, it is suspected that the children at the orphanage had long been used for Umbrella experiments. While Spencer frequently visited the orphanage, records indicate he stopped in the 90s. Furthermore, the orphanage was under the research jurisdiction of William Birkin in the late 90s. Birkin turned against Spencer, ultimately leading to the leak of the T-virus. The Raccoon City incident. The T-virus leaked from an Umbrella research facility in Raccoon City, causing an unprecedented outbreak. In response, the government decided to launch a missile strike on the city under the pretense of containing the spread. However, this is where we have been misled. The missile strike was not launched to prevent the spread of infection. A plan was formed to disrupt the relationship between the government and Umbrella, and shift the blame for all illegal activities onto Spencer. Found records indicate that the Connections lobbied for the missile strike. Experts from confiscated records access log first assembly minutes. ARC has been secured. commence the missile strike, the blame will fall solely on Spencer. With this, Umbrella will be dismantled and will seize their assets. Their goal was the acquisition of Umbrella assets, particularly the thing they believed would disrupt the world's military balance, Elpis. Due to Bailey's involvement, the Connections were aware of Umbrella's inner workings prior to the RCI. This set them up to swiftly secure ARC before instructing the government to carry out the strike. After the Raccoon City incident. Umbrella trials. All is well known. Trials were held after the event of the Raccoon City incident. Testimony from Raccoon City survivors, along with evidence submitted by the Global Pharmaceutical Consortium, demonstrated the scope of Umbrella's nefarious activities. Evidence against Spencer was presented at trials by a subordinate, Albert Wesker. It is now evident that Wesker was linked to Tricell, which in turn had strong ties to the Connection. Therefore, it is highly likely there was pressure from the government and the Connections during the trials. In 2004, following the outcome of the trials, Umbrella was forced into bankruptcy. Just as the Connections and the government intended, Oswald E. Spencer was held accountable as CEO and he disappeared from the public eye. Acquisition of ARC. The Connections and the government seized ARC during the Raccoon City incident. Therefore, ARC served as a base for the research, development, and distribution of bioweapons. Documents believed to be transactioned lists have also been seized. These lists Umbrella's competitors, along with organizations that were previously found guilty of illegal activity. Damn, there is so much going on right now. Following the RCI, weaponized viruses developed by Umbrella were leaked. Subsequently, instances of bioterrorism utilizing this technology spread around the globe. In 2013, President Adam Benford was assassinated in a bioterrorist attack. Intelligence agencies report that the president wished to reveal the full truth of the Raccoon City incident. It is possible that President Benford was privy to the facts revealed in this report. Yes, that is why, God, why am I forgetting his name right now? I want to say Spencer Simmons had him killed. Spencer's final years. Remaining records about Spencer after the dissolution of Umbrella are scarce, but a new source of information has recently come to light. An interview conducted by Alyssa Ashcroft. Despite being responsible for countless atrocities, Spencer showed some signs of remorse in this interview. Having lost everything, he sought atonement. While Elpis is a powerful instrument that can render viral weapons inert, it also has the potential as a panacea to be used for good. It is possible that Spencer's true motivations behind Elpis were peace and redemption. While he remained obsessed with the evolution of humanity throughout his later years, most testimonies describe him as nothing but a senile old man. Spencer died in 2006 at his secluded estate. His true intentions behind developing Elpis will forever remain unknown. Conclusion. As we can see from the records, the Umbrella Corporation's liquidation was initially orchestrated by the Connections in the U.S. government. Furthermore, they were involved in the illegal development and trafficking of bioweapons in Raccoon City. The extent to which past and present governments were involved requires further investigation. Much about the Connections remains shrouded in mystery, and most records of their involvement were destroyed alongside ARC. Countless lives have been lost. As government officials, we have a duty to pursue the truth. If anything, finding it will finally offer some closure to everyone who fell victim to these heinous actions. FBI intelligence analyst Grace Ashcroft. Damn! Behind the scenes video.
Sorry.
Oh, this is just them making the game. Okay. That is a lot to unpack in Grace's report, because not only does this go through like the events of Resident Evil 0, Resident Evil Code Veronica's mentioned with the Ashford family. It goes into the Umbrella Chronicles, which was a rail shooter game, which detailed the Wesker like obtaining secrets for the Connections. I believe, yeah, the Umbrella Chronicles, I believe, is the one that shows Chris and Jill like hitting one of the facilities in Russia, which was what shut down Umbrella. one of the final, like, assaults on Umbrella. 5's kind of mentioned in here with Wesker being a part of Tricell, Spencer dying in 06. There's a lot of stuff, like, this whole report kind of ties the timeline together very, very thoroughly, and I love it. This game was amazing. Both endings, despite the bad ending, like, being sad because Leon dies, both endings do one thing for Leon, and I love that, is it has been thrown in his face that he can't save everyone. And even in the In Memorial episode where you go back to RPD and you see how much, like, the events of, like, Raccoon City has held against Leon, like, it has been a key fiber of everything he's done across 4, 6, and now this one. Like, he holds so much guilt and, like, survivor's guilt over Raccoon City that even in his final moments of the bad ending, him to look up at Grace and be like, at least I was able to save you, and accepts his death, is hard to watch. But even in the good ending, the true ending, where, like, you don't see a way out, he's okay with it. He's like, I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna be here for Grace, I'm not gonna worry about myself, I am going to protect and help this person. And that goes into a key concept of what the Resident Evil 2 remake Leon was about, because he cared for people more than he cared for himself, and it showed through Kendo, through Ada, through young Sherry. And it is such a beautiful, like, trait of Leon's character, that even through all this negative and just trauma, he retained what makes him such a good person. And God, it was beautiful seeing the ending of this. And I know I believe the next thing coming to this game is Mercenaries, but there is story DLC that is going to be coming out. And I don't know if we're going to get a DLC in which we play as Alyssa Ashcroft, which I think will be cool. If we're going to continue the story with Chris and Leon actually reuniting, or if they're going to save that for the story for 10, with Resident Evil 10 being, like, Chris, Leon, Jill, like, the OG characters coming together to take on the Connections. Because the Connections have been pulling the strings from the very beginning. Resident Evil 1, Wesker betrays Stars and Umbrella and is working for a shadow organization. Ada has worked for the shadow organization. The whole point of Resident Evil 6, a game that a lot of people hate, is the Connections was pulling the strings. They framed Ada for the C virus. They assassinated Adam Binford with Simmons. So there's so much in this, and I love it. As a fan of Resident Evil, I loved this game. 10 out of 10. I loved it. The survival horror really was creepy and spooky. It had me on edge at good moments. The girl, really great stalker boss. I loved Grace's optional mini bosses like Chef or the big fat one. There was so much in this, and I loved it. Special content. Freya's Needle Grace, a lightweight machine pistol. Cool. The Katsura, it may look like a simple makeshift knife, but it's incredibly well-made blade that will never break. Nice. Ghost Grudge. Leon, a large revolver with a demonic symbol engraved on the grip. Redemption, a break-action single-shot pistol that is Xenos. Clatter Carbine, Mortal Edge, Leon. Nice. The RPG 7. Nice. A manual that allows you to permanently increase the capacity of the blood collector by 50. Cool. Infinite Ribbon Grace. Complete the main story by releasing Elpis within 4 hours. Damn. Tactical Tracker. Modded Leon. A bootleg tactical tracker. The system has been modded to offer more credits per kill. Nice. Advanced tuning. We missed one fucking raccoon. Cool. We have that. We got that. Infinite ammo guns. That's 50,000 CP. Infinite durability. Infinite ammo RPG. On map. Oh, cool. Hold on. We got new outfits. You can change costumes via the bonus setting. We got FBI attire, and we got the RPD uniform. Nice. And apparently I'm gonna need this because I missed one fucking raccoon. Concept art, item designs, weapon, Requiem, Central Refining System, Pandora, World Floor, Archives. Facing Xeno. School. Models, Victor Mutated, Liquor, Arc Zombies. I don't know if we saw more. Hound Wolf Squad. God, I cannot read to save my life right now. Still more. Holy shit. Oh, Leon RPD. Okay. Dude, what do I have? Grace FBI. That was the last thing. Challenges. Alright, cool. Umbrella's Legacy. Classic difficulty. Insanity difficulty. Old-fashioned way. Those are just more things. Bonus setting. Default jacket. Film noir. Apocalypse. An RA4. Grace's costume. We got her actual jacket. Hate the fact I didn't get the Apocalypse skin for Grace. It gave me everything but Grace's Apocalypse skin, and that kind of pisses me off. God, that's it. That is Resident Evil Requiem, everybody. We are done with the game. I really hope you all enjoyed this. If you did, please smash that like button. I love this. I love the picture of Alyssa and Grace, and then I love the like full circle moment that Grace takes in Emily, just like Alyssa took in her. For hope. It's beautiful. I love this game. 10 out of 10 experience, everybody. If you haven't played this game, play it. If you're new to Resident Evil, great point to jump in at. I would honestly start with probably 2, just so that way you get kind of some of the background information with Leon and Raccoon City. But God, this game was great. Probably the best game I've played this year. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you missed anything in the entirety of Requiem, find it in the bottom left. We will be continuing on the Resident Evil Complete Saga here soon with Resident Evil 0 on the hardest difficulty. We're running through every mainline and maybe spin-off Resident Evil game on the hardest difficulty. Let me know if you guys want to see the OGs or just the remake, because that's kind of a good question, especially with some announcements of remakes on the horizon, with like Resident Evil Code Veronica being remade, Resident Evil 0 being remade, and a lot of assets from this game could go into making the first game over again. So let me know. The other in-screen annotations will take you to other Resident Evil themed playlists, except for the bottom right, which will take you to WhiskeyNBri, where you can watch him play through this game, as well as us live streaming Resident Evil 5. Hit the bell icon to be notified when videos come out. Check the description to find our URLs. We'll see you in the next game, or when DLC come out for this. Toodaloo, everybody.